Okay, ROK Realty report, April closeout. So lots of interesting stories to report here. So the main story continues to be low inventory. We're seeing a lot of multiple offers on properties. We're seeing interest rates come below the 6.5% range. And we're also seeing the seasonality being a great boost for sellers here. There's just not a lot of properties to go around. And we actually saw an increase in prices, snapping the 7-month streak of declines. So that is very encouraging to see for sellers that have been on the fence. It's also encouraging for buyers too, because with the low inventory, the high demand, once you get the property under contract, you can expect a further increase in equity. We actually just did one under contract. The sellers listed over Easter weekend, which was a mistake. And then we got the house, and the house appraised over what we paid for it. And we expect that value to continue to go up because the inventory is very, very constrained in that market. So there's opportunities out there. If you're a buyer on the fence, we encourage you to be out there. There's deals to be had. You just have to look closely and be strategic, which is what we can help you with. Now, the big story is the federal subsidization of high risk loans. So it was originally reported that the Biden administration was going to have borrowers with higher credit scores subsidize buyers with lower credit scores. The Federal Finance Housing Agency came out with a statement saying that's not true, and the subsidization would only be for buyers that are buying secondary homes, investment property, and cash out refinances. So a little bit of misinformation there in the news. They kind of reported it, but it was true to a certain extent. It only, once again, applies to investment property, secondary homes, and cash out refinances. And what this essentially means is people that are buyers that are generally buying those type of properties are going to see an increase in points to a certain degree, and also an interest rate increase to subsidize buyers that are buying their first time home, and then buyers that have lower credit scores. So buyers that have lower credit scores are going to get a boost, or decrease rather, in their interest rate to make that more advantageous as sort of a subsidization. So this is kind of a developing story. We're going to be watching it. And in fact, it goes into effect on May 1st, which is tomorrow. So we're going to see what happens. A lot of the lenders that we're working with are actually reporting that the rate increases are already baked into their pricing, which means it's already happened. So we're going to see how that develops. It's widely criticized in the market and the media, and we're going to see what happens there and keep an eye on that for you. Last but not least, Americans are staying strong in equity. Have an interesting chart for you below there. One seller asked me the other day, is there going to be more foreclosures coming to the market? And Americans are sitting on a ton of equity right now. They're sitting on low interest rates. So the foreclosure market continues to be constrained in that respect. So if you have any questions, it's a very interesting market out here. We can definitely help you navigate your specific market. The stats below are just a general overview, and every micro market's different. So if you have any questions at all, just feel free to reach out, and have a great day. Hope you have a great spring.